DeVonta Smith is the 2020 Heisman Trophy winner. We got to talk about it after the bumper.
Don't be cornering me. Hold up. Time. You got to help me with that corner
What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always college football related, sports related. We have a good time. And today, we need to talk about DeVonta Smith, who has won the 2020 Heisman Trophy. This after becoming the first wide receiver ever to win the Associated Press Player of the Year award as, yes, that dude. Because he has been that dude since Jalen Waddle went down. Jalen Waddle had 25 catches for over 500 yards before suffering a season-ending ankle injury. He's reportedly going to be doing something this week, headed into the national championship game on Monday. We'll see if he's ready to go. Nick Saban, I'm sure, will address it as much as Nick Saban addresses anything when his availability comes up. On Wednesday, we'll have more to talk about. But even now, I find that it's really interesting and probably satisfying to Alabama fans to know that the guy that Nick Saban called the most selfless on the team has won the most individual award in college football. As a matter of fact, on Monday, when we had college football playoff national championship availability, Smith didn't even acknowledge that the Heisman Trophy was on his mind, right? He even said as much, like, not really thinking about that. I'm thinking about trying to get better with the team. I'm trying to make sure that we're in a great position to win a national championship because that's what it's about. This in a year where Alabama, like LSU last year, is cleaning up the college football individual awards. They won the Joe Moore Award Offensive Line Trophy, which is awesome. Patrick Surtain II was up for the Paycom Jim Thorpe Award. Blitnikoff Award. Oh, yeah, DeVonta Smith. Maxwell Award. Off the Camp Award. Doak Campbell for the best running back in the country, right? Like, Najee Harris is a finalist for that. And then taking a look at what this means for college football as a whole, because it had been kind of ceremonial for a Heisman Trophy finalist to be a wide receiver, to be invited to the ceremony. Like, that's what it was. It was nice for him to be there, kind of like Chase Young last year. It was nice for a defensive end to be there, to be acknowledged as one of the 4 or 5 best players in all of college football. For a wide receiver to win this alongside 3 other quarterbacks as finalists tells you a ton, right? This as Alabama becomes the first school since 1946 to see 3 Heisman finalists finish in the top 5 of the voting. Amari Cooper, of course, was a finalist. So was D.D. Westbrook here recently. But there only have been 3 Alabama Heisman Trophy winners. And the first one didn't happen until 2009 with Mark Ingram, who I'm sure is having fun shining Ndamukong Suh's name on his Heisman Trophy. Then there was Derrick Henry in 2015. For those of y'all that remember who Deshaun Watson was or remember who Christian McCaffrey was, you might have some beef with that. But then you look around and see, oh yeah, 5 years later, Derrick Henry rushes for 2,000 yards. In a year where everything has gone wrong, and in a modern NFL where, kind of like college football, we thought that the running back was becoming an antiquated position. But that's also been kind of the thinking all year when it comes to wide receiver, is that it's not just overtaking it. It might be the second most important position on the football field when you take into account what it can do. And Smith is our future made present. Explosive players making explosive plays. His agility, his ability to move in space, his ability to take the top off the defense, and his outstanding hands are what we're here for, right? 98 catches, 1,500 plus yards, 7 catches for 130 yards in the Rose Bowl against Notre Dame, had over 100 yards receiving in the first half. And he made Notre Dame's secondary look like it was moving in slow motion when he had the ball in his hands. What I find to be really devastating about what Ohio State has to face in DeVonta Smith is knowing that Jalen Waddle was better. Like, that's been the inside college football take. The best player on Alabama's team did not earn a Heisman finalist nod because he didn't play enough games. That's how talented Jalen Waddle is. And until Jalen Waddle went down, nobody really knew that DeVonta Smith was this good. Of course, you knew he was good. Saw LSU last year. You knew he was good. You saw him catch the game-winning touchdown pass to win the 2017 national championship as a true freshman. You knew he was good Most outstanding football player for Class 3A in Louisiana coming out of high school. You knew he was good. At $175, still making people miss, and still probably going to be, if not the first, a second wide receiver taken off the board alongside guys like Jamar Chase. You knew he was good. But you didn't know that he was this good. You didn't know that he was going to be the first wide receiver to win the award in nearly 30 years. Actually, in 30 years, because 91 to 2021, right, for the 20 season, you can make it there. The thing that I think is also just remarkable about DeVonta Smith is that he might not be the fifth best player in that 2017 class, for which I'm going to do a deep dive, and I'm going to help you understand just why I believe that 2017 class is the greatest of all time. But taking into account Tua Tagovailoa, Mac Jones, Najee Harris, Alex Leatherwood, and DeVonta Smith are all on that 2017 class, and you get where we're going with this. You can get how ridiculous it seems that Nick Saban has been able to do this. But one of the things that Nick Saban said about his return to college football from the NFL is, look, in the NFL, you get one first-round draft pick, and that's if nobody's traded it away. You get 53 rostered men. In college football, you can recruit 10 first-round draft picks, and you have 85 scholarship players. And Saban has put together the kind of program that stacks 5 stars at skill positions, which is unheard of in this day and age because guys transfer. That's what they do. The last great Alabama football player to transfer was Alvin Kamara, who looked up the depth chart and said, "No, I'm going to go to Tennessee where I'm going to go get some snaps. I'm going to go get some plays." But it's proven that if you just stick through with Alabama, you're still going to get drafted. And you're still going to get drafted highly, and you're going to get opportunities. They might be seldom. They might be few. But when you get your opportunity, like O.J. Howard, you're probably going to show out. Like Mac Jones, you're probably going to show out. Behind Najee Harris, there was Brian Robinson. There's Trey Sanders. There's Jason McClellan. They're probably going to get opportunity to show out. And then the way that they've been able to make that receiver position one in which everybody plays inside and outside. As a younger player, you play inside. You move to the outside. As an older player, Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs, also the 2017 class, which is ridiculous. But watching DeVonta Smith and Jalen Waddle move from the capstone position at slot to the numbers has been remarkable. Expect John Mechie to be the next guy up, and next to him, Slade Bolden. And then there's Jaleel Billingsley, who knows if he's going to just be a tight end, though Alabama runs what it runs. Remarkable for DeVonta Smith. Great pickup for Alabama, who gets to add to the trophy collection and also gets to say rat poison even more now, talking about, we don't think about the Heisman Trophy. We're not worried about individual awards. We're worried about winning a national championship. And their singular focus and their singular messaging is why they have been the consensus number 1 team in the country and why they are the favorite to win the national championship. All right, that's it for me. Deuces.